Welcome to this full body Pilates workout using a Bosu ball. This is a really nice way to work on not only standing exercises, but you'll work a little bit more on balance as well. Once you take it down to the mat, you'll move with exercises to work the back, the arms, the legs, the abs, and it will challenge you and offer support for other exercises. Hi, my name is Beth and welcome to Trifecta Pilates. If you're ready to get started, grab your Bosu and join me on the mat. Let's go ahead and begin standing behind your mat or behind your Bosu. We're just going to step up onto it and down. Stepping up and down. Now this isn't a step aerobics class, but what I want you to get comfortable with is how the Bosu wobbles underneath you a little bit. So we're actually trying not to go too quickly up and down because we want to get comfortable with that wobbly Bosu. Now switch leading leg. Opposite leg goes up and down. We're going to add more balance work on to this right now. This is just the warm-up phase, getting comfortable with where you are today with balance, and if you're using the Bosu, with the Bosu. Next time you step onto it, let's stay here. Breathe, bend your knees, small knee bend, and straight. Keep that spine vertical, bend the knees, and straight. Use your breath in and out. So we're not in a rush to get to the more challenging exercises. Just stay right where you are. Let your body warm up. Connect to breathing. 2 and 1. Step off. Now we add balance. Step, lift leg, step, lower down, switch, step, lift. Now, you can even go step, little tap. It doesn't need to be the full lift if that feels too wobbly. If not, go to that full leg lift. I'm noticing today, one side feels pretty stable. The other side, not so much. So it's not uncommon to have one side stronger or more balanced than the other side. In good days and days where they're not like your good days. It's all part of moving with Pilates. One more time, each side. Very nice. And now we'll take our feet wide to this. So feet go wide, we're going to do same thing. Step up, lower down. Step up, lower down. So if you're doing this without the elevated Bosu, you would just step in and out. Using your breath. Soften the shoulders. Where do you want to get stronger? Where do you want the focus to be? Not the shoulders right now. Switch leading legs. Opposite leg goes on first. We tend to, as you move throughout the day, always step up with the same leg. Our body naturally accommodates that. So it's nice to switch the leading leg when we can be intentional about it. Next time you step up, we're going to stay up. Take some breath. And again, small knee bend to straight. Try to press evenly into the feet. I know this, I really like to dig forward a little bit. That's not bad, but maybe don't try to go as deep so you can have a more even foot press here. A few more times. One last time. Very nice. And again, we step down, step up, balance, switch sides. Balance, switch. Remember, it could be a tap. Doesn't need to be the full balance. This isn't as fast as you can go because we want that pause before you lower. Pause and then lower. Almost there with this. One last time. Very nice. Now we'll stand behind it once again and stand onto your mat. Feet parallel. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself down. Hands take hold of the Bosu. Inhale, go natural curves. And then roll and round your spine back up. So this is where you can roll all the way down if you want, or hands can be on a chair or a sofa. It is nice to get that movement with the spine of not only rounding to warm up, but going natural curves with spine and then rolling back up. One last time here, and keep your hands down. Very nice. Let one foot come up onto the ball. Hop the opposite foot back. So you're in a lunge. We're taking stretch first, fingertips stay on the Bosu or down on the floor. And front leg goes straighter and bend. Front leg straighter and bend. Just keep breathing deeply here. If this feels very challenging, if you have a Bosu, you can always try this without it. You can keep your hands down as an option. Or next time you bend, let's stay bent front leg. Bring your spine upright, hands on the pelvis or arms open. Same motion leg, just vertical spine. So more for balance now. Use your breath. Again, this isn't how quickly you can go. Deep breathing, steady pace. 2 more times. 2, 1. Very nice. Hands come down. Bring your back foot in. Switch out your side. So let your opposite foot go on top. Little hops back. Fingertips for a little extra support. And we stretch and bend. So we're not holding the stretch. Front leg continuously moving, just like you're breathing. And you can keep your hands here, especially if you're wanting to work more stretch. It's a great way to tailor your session by choosing different options. Or keep front thigh bent, bring your spine upright, find that balance, and front leg goes straight and bend. Deep breathing. Steady breath, as steady as possible in this lunge. Soften in the shoulders. We are almost there. One last time. Very nice. Hands come down. Bring your back foot in. Step off and come down on to your knees now. We'll place our forearms down. Tuck the toes and go to your plank position. Find your breath here. We'll come back to this later on in the session. We'll just do a variation. So I want you to feel very stable, connected here. Deep breathing. And now pull one thigh in, return. Second thigh in, return. Pull. Using breath out. Maybe your knee taps all the way in, maybe not. Almost there. One more time each side. Very nice. Knees come down. Come up off the ball. For this next one, we're going to warm up spine a little bit without it. Open one arm across, rotate spine. Come back center, switch, inhale. Exhale. So we want to warm up spine rotation, and then we'll get into spine extension. That just means you're going to work on back strengthening exercises next. As much as Pilates may be known for a good ab workout, strong back is so important, and honestly, not one of my favorite areas, which means I need to dedicate more time to that, not less. One last time, stay centered. And now you'll lay with your front side over the ball. Tuck your toes, heels of the feet together. So you just want to find a position where you're hanging forward off the ball, a little bit head down, and your sits bones, your pelvis can reach back behind you. It doesn't feel like you're going to tip forward onto your nose. Press your hands down and lift your spine up. We're just warming up the back right now. We'll get into bigger motions soon enough. Use breath in. Use breath out. Feet stay strong as well as legs. Now your choice. Come up next time, pause up. Take the hands near the shoulders. Pull the arms back, lift up more. Bend the elbows, lower a little bit. Press, lift, and lower. Getting more in the upper and middle back. Not so much low spine right now. So maybe you adjust how high you lift or where you are on top of the ball. Another press, lift, stay here. Open arms across from the shoulders. Take another breath and then take your hands down. Push into the ball. Lift your spine up. Lower down. Arms for assist. Bigger spine lift. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Bigger spine lift. Inhale. And down. One last time. Now stay here. Push your legs to a straighter position. Adjust as needed. Open the arms across from the shoulders. Reach one arm in front of you. Return. Opposite arm forward. Return. Now as you continue, if you don't like the straight leg position, go back to knees bent. So many variations in classes are just options. So play with them. Opt out, opt in. One more time each side. Very nice. Hands come down, knees come down. Push yourself up. And now we're going around to the opposite side of this. Pelvis down. Lay your spine over the ball. Supported spine extension. Let your head be heavy in your hands. You decide how far you extend over, breathing. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Your next breath out, if you'd like, give yourself a little curl until you're in a line from your ear to your pelvis, and then lower back down. So we're not necessarily curling into ourselves. We're trying to come up and have maybe that little lift. So when you come up, feel lighter against the Bosu, not heavier. See if that makes a difference in what's going on in the body to get you up and down. Just 2 more times. 2. One last time for 1. Very nice. Now you can stay here, curl into yourself and reach your arms forward for 100. Or let's give it a go. Come on top of the Bosu, about belly button over the Bosu, legs tabletop, arms reach forward. Now just find your 100 breath. Don't worry about the arms right now because you're already wobbly enough. Squeeze legs together, curl into yourself more. Keep breathing in and out. Strong legs. Reach your arms up to about knees. Push the arms down. So slower, bigger arm pump for 100 option here. And still a little wobbly. Breathing in and out. You kind of just have to go with it. If you try to force it, it makes it more challenging. So I am rocking around somewhat. That's okay. Just a few more of these slow, big pumps. 2, 1. Nice. Lower down. And now we're going to position our side over this. You're going to come to the front of it, as far forward as you can go without feeling like you're going to tip off. Take your hand behind your head, opposite arm is going to stay very straight. Reach your arm to the wall where the head's pointing and extend your spine over, circle the arm. This is slow. We just really slowed this down because what I want you to sense when the arm circles, maybe a little stretch, especially if you're tighter in the chest, like I am, you will feel a stretch. Now, you can always do this with a very light weight, 2, maybe 3 pounds. We go slow still. That would increase the sensation for the stretch. One more time, this direction. Very nice. And now reverse. So reverse it. Going slow. Notice if you can, what area does the arm want to skip out on? What I mean by that is maybe it wants to go faster. Perhaps it lifts up a little bit. For me, it's that upper back range of motion where I want to speed up. So slow it down wherever you need to. One more time. Very nice. Bring yourself up so that your pelvis is going to be on top of the ball. Forearm down. Straight top leg still, bottom leg bent. And lift top leg up to parallel, lower it back down. Lift and lower. So finding some outer leg work here. You can play around with where the top hand is. I find sometimes taking it behind the head. When you push the head into the hand, it just helps you feel a little bit better in this position. 2. Keep the leg lifted. Now lift a little higher, parallel. A little higher, parallel. So it's not going all the way up to the ceiling. Keep the leg straight. Continue breathing. We're almost there. Just a little bit of outer thigh work. 2, 1, keep it up. Bend the thigh in towards you. Push away. I'm going to flex that foot, bend the thigh in, and push away. Breathing in and out. Elbow reaching ceiling. One last time. Very nice. Now let that top leg lower down, straighten bottom leg, lift bottom leg up and down. Up and down. Breathing out and in. So you can just play around with that top arm for right now. Put my hand back down. Not for any specific reason. Just feels like what I should do next. So tap into what does it feel like what you should do next. 2 more times. Very nice. Now we're going to split that leg back further, the top leg. Slide down just a touch on the ball, not much. Free arm reaches and bring yourself up, lower down. Now the bottom arm can help you come up and lower down, or no arm up, lower down, your choice, up and down. Breathing. And it really is a lift. So again, not so much curl into yourself, but focus on the reach and lift. Reach and lift. Breathing out and in. One last time, stay up. And now rotate. Both of my arms are going to reach forward now. Rotate. If you want both arms here or one hand down, rotate. So you're feeling that rotation work right in that waistline. 2 more. 2. 1 more. 1. Very nice. Have a seat, and we're going to switch out your sides. So let's go to your second side. You can just roll right over. I'm just moving the Bosu so I stay facing you. Come to the very front edge of it here. Free hand can go behind the head. Long arm and slow circles. Slow circles. Breathing in and out. And even this exercise, you can just do this right down on the floor. you actually don't need this elevation. It will help you feel a supported spine extension if you're on the Bosu compared to down on the floor. But I do this all the time, just flat on my mat as well. Another time here. And now we'll reverse that, open around, circle, straight arm, deep breathing. Let the head be heavy in your hand. Just move and flow slow here. And one last time. Very nice. Bringing yourself up on top. So the hips more on it. Forearm down. Bottom leg can be bent. Top leg straight. Lift leg up. Lower. So play around. Hand down. Hand can even be pelvis. Hand behind head. And it can change as you move through this side sequence. Never feel like you have to stay with one variation. Moving leg, moving through breath. Rest of the body trying to stay pretty still. Now keep the leg parallel, lift it, parallel, lift it, parallel. Breathing. So just a little bit of work for the outer leg. If your foot's not flexed, you may want to flex it as you bend the thigh in. Push to straight. Bend the thigh in. Push to straight. Breathing in and out. Notice bigger range of motion with the leg sometimes means you feel a little bit more wobbly on an unstable surface. So moving at that slower pace minimizes the rocking. One last time. Leg can go down, straighten bottom leg, lift, lift. Keeping the legs straight as it lifts and lowers. Still breathing deeply here. 2 more times. Very nice. You can slide down a little bit. Reach free arm, bring yourself up and down. Up and down. Use that bottom arm or not. Use your breath for sure. Strong, straight legs. The strength and engagement of the legs helps you with this exercise in so many Pilates exercises as well. Almost there. 2 more times. 2. Stay up. We add that rotation. Arms can be straight. They can stay bent. One hand can be used for assistance. Focus on option that is optimal for you right now. When you come back to this class, maybe it's a different one. 2 more times. 2, 1. Very nice. Coming off. Now we're going to flip this. Ball side down. Let's take the hands right on top of it if that's comfortable for you. Tuck your toes and come to high plank once again. So maintain high plank, nothing fancy for right now. Keep breathing in and out. Try to be as stable as you can here. An option, bend one knee in. Switch. So again, this is not how quickly you go. Trying to stay more stable on this. Using your deep breathing. One more time, each side. Knees down for a moment to readjust and walk the knees forward. They're almost right up against it, not quite. Tuck through your toes. And now hover your knees and press your pelvis back. Come forward. Press the pelvis back. Come forward. Again, staying as still and stable as you can. Hands on ball. Pressing back. One last time. Knees down. Hands go wide now. Notice how that feels for you. Round through your spine. And go more natural curves. Doing this 2 more times. Round through your spine. And natural curves. Round through. Natural. Now maintain round position. Knees come off, press back. So really trying to round in your lower back. Knees just hovering above the floor. Deep breathing here. We're almost done with this exercise, thank goodness. 2, 1. Knees down, very nice. And let's lay onto your back now. Feet on top. Again, how stable can this stay? Arms by your side, and just let your hips lift up, lower back down. Hips lift, lower back down. Press evenly into your feet here. Breathing out and in. Shoulders heavy. 2, 1. Now you can keep both feet where they are, or reach one leg up to the ceiling. You'll readjust your foot on the ball so it's a little bit more in the center. Single leg. Single leg. Use breath out and in. Pressing down into your foot of that moving leg. Deep breathing. You got 2, 1. Very nice. Stay down. Switch out your sides. So adjust as needed. Relax and soften the shoulders. When you're ready, lift and lower. Remember, you can stay with your double leg option. Breathing out and in. Shoulders staying heavy. Keep breathing. Keep moving. We're on the home stretch of the class. Press into that supporting foot. Getting more of the back of the leg to engage. Feeling stronger with every lift. 2, 1. Very nice. Feet down. Now extend the legs on top. The ball will shift a little bit. That's okay. Inhale and exhale. Your next breath, start to curl up. Just a small one right now. Lower right back down. Little small curl up and down. Now you can stay small or curl up further. Legs will lift, lower back down. There's a little bit of support from this as you come up and down. Notice how this teaser option feels. Just a few more times. 2, and 1 last time. 1. Very nice. Pull the thighs back into the chest. Give them a hug, breathing deeply. We're not quite done yet. Another exercise, push up with Bosu. So bring yourself up onto your knees to begin with. Then take your hands wide onto the Bosu. Go back to that plank position. You can stay plank or bend the elbows, push up. Bend the elbows, push up. Breathing in and out. At any time, knees can come down and continue. Bend, push up. So straight leg or knees down, both effective options. 2, 1, press back. Very nice work. If you'd like to keep moving with me, go ahead, tap on the workout that you see right now to go into the stretching portion. So important for your overall workouts.